to join his partner there, 𝐒𝐨𝐫𝐞𝐝, who qualified previously during our last live event here in the Reality of Wrestling, which means so far we do know it's going to be Rudy Garza, Eric Lockhart, Emilio Tovar, Diego De La Cruz, 𝐒𝐨𝐫𝐞𝐝, and there's one last spot.
And his opponent, from the Golden State, coming to the ring, Dylan Flair. He is the Golden Lion, Johnny Lyons.
Well, they're coming to the ring by Dylan Flair. It is none other than Johnny Lyons, one half of the Nature Boyz. And look at Dylan Flair, looking like only he can look, dressing like only he can dress. Can I get a woo, Kirby? Woo? You should be ashamed of yourself.
I was not, but has Dylan's hair gotten blonder?
Yes, as he's gotten smarter. It goes against each other. Normally you think blondes are done. That was the joke. Johnny Lyons is in the ring now, and he has the opportunity to join the rest of the men that I laid out earlier on in that television championship ladder match at Summer of Champions that we saw made official by 𝐒𝐈𝐚𝐥, who runs this place, but it was suggested by 𝐒𝐴ble Jackson. And speaking of 𝐒𝐴ble Jackson, we know that he has, what has he got there? A Nature Girls shirt.
We know that the Road Nation has taken a liking to the Nature Girls moniker, as we now see that shirt being sported by Isaac Morales.
I think Brittany Howland will agree with me. There's nothing wrong with being a Nature Girl.
There is absolutely nothing wrong with being a Nature Girl. I mean, I would.
Are you a Nature Girl?
No, not in the slightest. But I'm
to each their own.
From the city, sir.
Okay, I hear you. But as I was saying, 𝐒𝐴ble Jackson, you know, the new liaison for 𝐒𝐈𝐴ML, was able to make a stipulation for our main event next week for the Reality Wrestling Championship. He granted a request from Edge Stone, where Edge Stone said, can you bar the heat from ringside? The entirety of the heat is barred except for Booker T, who of course has his manager's license, as we go back to who's going to fill that 6th spot in that ladder match at Summer of Champions. This would be a big opportunity for either Johnny Lyons or Isaac Morales.
Either man could capture their very first singles championship at the Summer of Champions if they manage to qualify. But it is going to be a tough test regardless, because you're going to have eyes in the back of your head when you meet 5 other people for that championship. So we see Johnny Lyons strutting his stuff here.
Definitely oozing confidence in the ring. But Row Nation definitely behind Isaac Morales here.
Johnny Lyons always loves to talk trash to the Row Nation, and sometimes it costs him. So he better have, you know, a little bit more focus if he wants to qualify for this TV title match.
You know, I'm really excited that 𝐒𝐈𝐴ML has decided to have 𝐒𝐴ble Jackson making some oddly entertaining decisions here. I mean, Summer of Champions is huge.
Oh, look at that. Have you ever met 𝐒𝐴ble Jackson? Oddly entertaining describes him well. 1, 2, a cover here, and Johnny Lyons not able to do it. That would have been a big spot for him.
It was a very impressive feat of strength there by Johnny Lyons just a few seconds ago, able to strut while carrying Isaac Morales in that fall-away slam position. But maybe that showboating is going to be what cost him this matchup. As I said, he needs to stay focused if he wants to qualify for this ladder match.
And we can just look at the sportsmanship here from 𝐒𝐨𝐫𝐞𝐝. 𝐒𝐨𝐫𝐞𝐝 has already qualified for the ladder match, and yet he is still in Isaac's corner, hoping that he also goes on to the ladder match, knowing that they would face each other for the contendership.
Overhead throw there from Johnny Lyons. And again, just strutting his stuff. Maybe third time's the charm there. As he's going into the cover.
Cover here, 1, 2, and no.
Senior official JT Stevens telling Johnny Lyons that the shoulder was up. As now he is just charging into the corner.
We saw 𝐒𝐤𝐷 Morales as a long-time referee here at the Reality of Wrestling before, several months ago, making his presence known against the Nature Boyz. Oh, and it has been all a battle ever since. Big cross body, should have gone for a cover right there, showing that he's still got some wet behind the ears.
Maybe the adrenaline is getting to him.
And that was something I was going to touch on, Brad, and ask you is, you know, he has been a referee for some time, which means he knows that ring inside and out. Do you think that gives him an advantage?
I think, boy, here we go, cover. 1, 2. I think it gives him a disadvantage, especially in there with somebody like Johnny Lyons. If you're too caught up thinking about the rules and regulations, you're not looking at the person right in front of you. And Johnny Lyons will bring it to you if you give it a moment of daylight. Going for a cutter, perhaps. Wait a minute, there's Dylan Fleer styling and doing something. Oh, look at that, the gutter snake.
Oh!
He just got him with the right hand. Cover, 1, 2, no.
He had his feet up on the ropes, but you saw 𝐒𝐷 there able to shove them off, saying, not like that, not on my watch.
Oh!
Wait a minute.
Oh!
Oh, look at that. Cover, cover, 1, 2, 3. 𝐒𝐷 Morales is qualified. Well, with help. With help from the gutter snake, 𝐒𝐷 James having his back and preventing any outside interference. 𝐒𝐷 Morales just punched the ticket to the biggest match of his career. He's going to be in the ladder match at the Summer of Champions for the television championship.
But now he has to face one of his friends in that match of 𝐒𝐷 James. Just how long will that friendship last, or will they help each other?
They very well could. We'll find out, but only one man can walk out the television champion. And we will find out who at the Summer of Champions.